favorite team. Just fill out an entry at any participating AGCO dealer before October 26th. You could be a winner of Husker tickets and a Husker pregame tailgate party. Entries must be received by October 26th to qualify. Brought to you by AGCO, one of the world's largest manufacturers of agricultural equipment. Why was K-State your least favorite team ever?
Well,
why?
Maybe because they beat us a couple times. Because that's what their fans would say. Well, we beat you a couple times, and that's why. But I mean, their fans I just couldn't stand going down there. I just didn't like it whatsoever, and they. Especially back then.
Did you ever think of doing a Randy Moss scoring and then fake mooning the crowd? Or
I would have had
to
scored to have done that. But it's just like
you only scored against Missouri.
They were so new to winning that they didn't know how to win. I mean, I had a coach from Kansas State get in my face after they beat us in 1998.
Which coach?
I will not say his name.
Why not? He got in your face. You might as well throw him under the bus.
Some things happened later on, a couple of years later, that I don't speak of it anymore.
What? Like he
had some misfortune a couple of years later, so I decided to not talk about him in a
Did
bad
you talk
light
about
anymore.
him up until that point?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Good for you.
Hammered him.
I'm all for throwing someone under the bus if they do something bad to you. That's the kind of guy I am. Man, I'm a stand-up kind of guy, aren't I? Let's bring in Steve Sipple.
Plus they wear purple.
Yeah. Steve Sipple, who is actually a lot cooler than the guy sitting to my left, Matt Davidson, and never wears purple even on Sundays. What's up, Sip? Sip's not on. Hi, Sip. How are you?
How you guys doing?
Sorry that your first few words were cut off there. How are you, man?
Good. Purple's purple's a horrible color. Not because of Kansas State, it's just a bad color.
What's your least favorite team in the Big 12 Conference? If there's one team Nebraska could beat 50-0 every year, what's that team?
I don't have a team that I despise. Kansas State would be the closest. Matt, you were playing when this occurred. It was that game that was snowy.
Yeah, it was my senior year, 2000.
Yeah, your senior year, and I saw something that was disturbing that
the
night.
Quincy Morgan game?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Quincy
he was
Morgan.
Good that game.
Yeah, nobody could cover Quincy Morgan. Okay, and I'll do this quick because I know that this is a quick segment. But listen,
we make it as quick as we can, Sip.
This is what happened. Okay, it's after the game, and there's a few reporters talking to Craig Bull, and we're standing there talking to him, and a Kansas State fan comes up and interrupts. And at first, it seemed like it was a very nice gesture. The guy says, "Craig, thanks a lot. You guys played a great game, and I hope you had a good trip down here." And he kind of kept talking. He goes, "And thanks for being so pathetic as a defensive coordinator. He's like, you stink." And he just walked off.
Yep, well, that happens all the time down there, and I understand there's good and bad.
I was amazed by that. I was so amazed. Yeah. I was shocked by that. I know. Now, let's be politically correct. It's just one. I know.
Sure, and there's good and bad fans everywhere you go, but it just seemed like the times I've been down there, it's been worse there than anywhere else that I've been in the Big 12, and I've been to all of them multiple times as a player and as an announcer.
Most people would tell you I'm very naive, and I was shocked by that. Mm-hmm. I was always struck by how the guy just was so cunning, like at first I thought he was really being nice, and then he dropped that in there and he got really evil so fast. I was like, wow, there's some strange ones out there.
Hey, Sip, all right, let's talk about...
All right, I'm sorry about that.